So, I've got a problem with modern gaming mice. Most gaming mice coatings today are designed for people with warm hands or sweaty hands. But my hands stay pretty dry. My girlfriend talks about it all the time. She hates it. And what this causes is when I'm playing a game, my hands don't warm up that much, and these mouse coatings feel really slippery to me. And this mouse right here, the Redragon M919 Sparda Pro, is actually really solid for the price, but the coating is definitely not my favorite. So today we're fixing that with one of the easiest gaming mouse mods you can do. The best part, it only costs 10 bucks. A lot of gaming mice advertise these premium coatings, but if your hands stay dry, they don't always feel grippy. Instead of locking your hand in, your fingers kind of glide around during flicks. And in FPS games, that matters way more than people think. Tiny grip inconsistencies can change your tracking, your micro adjustment, and honestly, just your confidence. And once you notice it, it's really hard to unnotice it. So, this is where grip tape comes in. I'm using my go to mouse grip tape by Lizard Skins in the orange colorway to match my mouse, of course. It's originally inspired by sports grip materials for baseball bats and golf clubs, but it works amazingly on gaming mice. What it basically does is add texture and friction exactly where your fingers contact the mouse. So instead of squeezing harder to maintain control, you can just relax your grip while you feel locked in. And honestly, it helps me to stop thinking about my grip and just play the game. You'll need some kind of grip tape. I like using the square sheets of lizard skin. These work out really well. You'll need scissors or a hobby knife, also good to have. A microfiber cloth to wipe down the mouse before applying the grip tape, and also rubbing alcohol or little rubbing alcohol pads. Not optional, definitely recommended. And then also, I use rubber gloves so my oils from my fingers do not affect any of the grip tape. And honestly, when I use those and I do this step by step, it is really hard to get the grip tape off and it's almost permanent. This is one of those mods where you don't need fancy tools. So you can just stick to the scissors, the microcloth, and rubbing alcohol to clean it off. Let me walk you through how I apply grip tape to my gaming mice. First step is clean the mouse. Even if it looks clean, skin oils will absolutely mess with adhesion. And trust me, your Cheeto dust will not help at all. I usually hit it with a microfiber cloth and then a little bit of rubbing alcohol or use one of these rubbing alcohol pads, especially around the thumb area. Your second step, figure out contact points. Before cutting anything, hold the mouse naturally. Don't think about it too much. Just see where your fingers actually touch. This is a mistake people make all the time. They cover the whole mouse with grip tape, and honestly, that usually looks terrible. And remember, you only need enough grip tape to lock your grip in. Don't dress your mouse up like a mummy for Halloween. Side note, when I play video games, I usually adjust my grip between more of a palm grip and locking it into a finger, like a claw grip, palm hybrid kind of way. So double check your grips when you're playing video games to make sure you get the full coverage for any points of contact your hand might have. The first step is to cut out a stencil. The lizard skins actually comes with a adhesive stencil. And what you want to do is you want to get an idea of where you want the mouse tape, if you want it really fitted or if you just want strips everywhere. Strips are definitely easier to handle, but I like to make a little bit more character with mine. So I like to actually adjust it this way. And I'll cut out these strips right here. And then I'll make sure it fits on the mouse. And then from there, I'll put the stencil onto the lizard skin. and then I will cut it out. Keep in mind as well, in different areas, if you use rounded corners, it usually sticks a little bit better and it has less likely to pull up, although this lizard skin is quality enough to not have that issue. All right, let's apply the grip tape to the mouse. Peel the backing slowly. Lightly place it at first and don't fully commit immediately. I usually place one end down, like the corner, hold it down with one finger, and then slowly rotate and adjust with the other hand to get it lined up correctly. Then I press it down once I know its alignment is good. And try not to stretch the tape too much while applying it. That's another thing that can cause peeling later. And as the kids say, let's get a fit check. That was dumb. Once everything's installed, grip the mouse naturally again. If something feels a little off or a little weird, pull pull the grip tape off, readjust it, realign it, and then put it back on. Because nothing's more annoying than having the grip tape just out of range where you need it for your fingers. All right, here's the biggest mistakes people make. Using giant pieces of tape instead of strips that can fit a lot better in areas. Not cleaning the mouse first, covering the side buttons accidentally, stretching the tape, making sharp corners, overdoing the amount of grip. There's definitely a point where too much grip becomes distracting. You want control, you don't want it permanently attached to your hand even when you're trying to let go. It is crazy how this completely changes how the mouse feels. The biggest difference for me is the consistency. My grip feels the same all the time now. For 10 bucks, this is one of the highest value gaming mouse mods you can do, especially if you've got dry hands like me. If you're wondering if you should try this mod, let's think about it. This mod is perfect for FPS gamers, people with dry hands, slippery mouse coatings, claw fingertip grip users, budget mouse enthusiasts, people trying to improve their consistency. If your mouse feels good, but not quite locked in, this might honestly fix it for you. If you guys want more gaming mouse mods, setup upgrades, and enthusiast gaming gear videos, make sure you subscribe. Affiliate links to the Sparda Pro and the Lizard Skin Grip Tape and details on my gaming mouse giveaway below on YouTube and also in my TikTok bio. And let me know if you're going to try this mod, and if so, what color are you going to use and what mouse are you going to put it on. And we'll see you tomorrow and every day for the daily deals when I bring you the best prices on computer hardware, games, and gaming gear. We'll see you tomorrow.